Hello, this is Dan from InsideBars.com, and in this very basic introduction video, we're going to be going over what is an inside bar, how we can recognize it in the market, and how we can utilize this pattern to be more profitable with our trades. And that's what InsideBars.com is all about. It's an automatic alert system. You select the time frames and the tickers, and those alerts come out when the pattern has formed, and it's a heads up to pay attention to that pattern because a break is imminent, and with that break is going to come a clear entry signal. Checking in on the tech sector, which continues to keep the market on its shoulders on this bounce. Nice follow through after a weak day on Friday with an upper wick of profit taking. The bulls completely shook it off. We opened near the high of Friday and easily broke through right out of the gate and closed strong. So there's a little gap on the daily time frame here. That's at 55.81. We'll be watching to fill that level, but I am still anticipating a lower high to form compared to the all-time high. I don't think we're just going to bounce right from the dump and head right back to the all-time high. I think if that is going to happen, we need to consolidate a bit, form a higher low, and then see the bulls make that move to the higher high. So the weekly time frame is negating the bearish reversal candlestick, keeping the exponential support in full control for the bulls. Still 4 trading days left to go, so if we do see that consolidation without hitting a new all-time high, that candlestick will weaken a little bit. Personally, this bounce has played out stronger than I thought it would, and I'm referring to the market overall. And obviously the tech sector is a big portion of that. 55.74 and 55.75, a little double top, high of the Wednesday dump and high of today. But again, the bulls closed right at the high of the day and had momentum in their favor. So we'll see if that continues into the morning. Apple on the daily time frame ending with a little bit of weakness. This bounce isn't showing much to the bulls. We have a declining volume pattern. But just to put everything in perspective, this is the highest price that Apple has been ever besides 5 other days. So obviously might be a little bit misleading to call it weak, but it is not an entirely strong bounce. So 154.57, 154.58, just like XLK, a higher high by 1 penny compared to the high of Wednesday. Not a very convincing follow through. Apple on the weekly time frame. So we've got our exponential support still holding. The bulls in full control. We're negating a bearish reversal hanging man candlestick at this point. And we would have to see a weak close to this week and a break of 152.91 in order for the bears to be looking to confirm this bearish reversal candlestick. Facebook, weaker than Apple. Bounce attempt on Friday, rejected, closed at the low of the day, and we didn't see much follow through nor recovery on Facebook. So that middle Bollinger Band resistance is still key. The bulls are trying to form a higher low at 147.69. If we break that level, we'll break down to lower lows and try and find support between 146 and 147. But as of right now, the Facebook bears are strong and keeping the bulls in check as we have lower highs and lower lows. But you look at the weekly time frame, that's a very strong consolidation pattern. That's a potential bull flag holding exponential support. Bulls buying the dip last week, and this is a continuation pattern. And the first signal that it is going to see follow through would be getting over the daily middle Bollinger Band. That would be step number 1 for us to start paying attention to get that follow through. Also, spikes in volume would be a good indication that the bull flag was going to be making an attempt for confirmation. But overall, out of the 3 names, Facebook is clearly the weakest on the daily. But that weekly pattern, we can't disregard that. So we saw a little mini bull flag here back in April that led to continuation. Still a ton of strength here in these tech bulls, all these individual names as well. We'll check back in tomorrow and see if the tech bulls are able to fill this gap. Otherwise, we will be looking at a potential bearish reversal candlestick and looking for a higher low to form on any consolidation. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.